So I just looked at that upstairs. Oh my God, extraordinary. Tell us what was behind that. What was the reason you decided to put it on film?
I read the book about 5 years ago. I did not want to read the book at first, but once I read it, I loved it. I fell in love with the main character, Aminat Diallo, and I knew that I wanted to spend the next 5 years trying to figure out how to make it into a miniseries. And it's really about just, it's a love story. It's a love story. It's an action adventure story. It's a slavery story. It's a woman's story, and I just fell in love with it, and I knew that I wanted to make it into a series.
What was the reason you didn't want to read the book at first? Was it the title?
Yeah, for me, it was a very strange title. What does the Book of Negroes actually mean? And so I didn't quite understand the context of the title. But once I read it and sort of realized that the actual title is in reference to a ledger that the British used to collect the names of all the African Americans that helped them during the American Revolutionary War, I knew that it makes perfect sense, and I could not imagine it being called anything else but the Book of Negroes now.
I'm so glad you clarified that, because I had a question on that too, and then when I saw the film, I changed my mind totally. Right. So that's very good. Give us a one last statement, what you think this film is doing for the young generation.
Well, I'm hoping that the young generation get the same kind of information and entertainment value and love for it as my generation had for Roots. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit of that love that we gave Roots, and that they'll find out something about their own history, about themselves, and about who they are.
I want to thank you for this interview, but I want to thank you more for this miniseries. I think it's wonderful, and my son just saw Roots, and I was saying earlier, and I think he's going to absolutely love this miniseries, and I'm going to try to get him, as well as some other young children, to pass it along, because this is something they shouldn't miss.
All right. Oh, well, great. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. We'll be right back.